Do you know what a differential diagnosis is? Would you like to learn the answer? Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law here in the state of New York. You'll often hear this phrase when you're getting medical care and treatment. A doctor may tell you, look, I have to go through a differential diagnosis to determine what is the most likely cause of what your problem is. You go into the doctor with certain complaints, and now the doctor asks you a whole host of questions. And the key reason they're doing that is to try and narrow down what the most likely cause is for your particular complaints. Now, once a doctor has in his or her mind what is the most likely cause, now they should go about trying to determine by doing different tests, whether it's clinical tests, diagnostic tests such as x-rays, CAT scans, MRIs, blood tests, to now rule out whether or not you do in fact have the most likely cause for what you're complaining about. And if you now rule out number one, then the doctor goes down to number two and continues to do various tests to again rule in or rule out what exactly it is that you have. In a medical malpractice case, I will have an opportunity to question the doctor that you are suing. And in failure to diagnose and misdiagnosis cases, I will often ask the doctor to tell me what other causes or what other problems he was considering. And now the doctor will give me an entire list, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'll go through the doctor, say, doctor, with regard to your belief that this might have been cancer, what clinical tests did you do to rule out the fact that this patient may have cancer? And now he's going to tell me what he did. What diagnostic tests did you perform in order to determine whether or not this person had cancer? What's the next most likely condition that you believe the patient had? And I'll continue going through them. And would you agree, doctor, it's then important for you to go ahead and rule in or rule out the next most likely cause? Yes, I would. And would you also agree, doctor, that the failure to properly evaluate each of those most likely conditions would be a departure from good and accepted medical care? And now we have objections from the attorneys, and ultimately the doctor is going to say yes. And the reason why is that because it's good medical practice to go ahead, create a list either in his mind or written down what are the most likely causes for your particular problems, and then begin to rule out each of those things so that now they can properly treat you. So why do I share this quick information with you? I share with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in these failure to diagnose and misdiagnosis cases here in the state of New York. You know, I realize you're watching this because you have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter happened here in New York and you do have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. This is something I do every single day, and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's quick video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.